Okay, guys, now I start with today's work, guys. Can you see my screen? You can indicate. Okay, thank you, guys.
Yes.
We have given a table, guys, with a unit produced, and then with a component, guys. We have wood cave. I just want to say something before I can start. Okay, wood cave wage, ne? Okay, guys, we have given the table here with the amount and with the different production level, guys. And then the requirement, guys, we have been required to identify the cost behavior of wood cave wage and rent paid for production premises and advertising on local radio station, guys. How can we identify our cost behavior, guys? What are we supposed to do? And what are the cost behaviors? Anyone? Don't forget, guys, this is a revision, guys. I just want to know whether all of us, we know the cost behaviors when they say identify the cost of behavior, what they are looking for.
Are you going to divide the price by the unit?
The price by related unit, ne?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You may mute your mics. If someone is playing music, guys, please.
Oh, Nati.
Nati. Okay, guys. The cost behavior, which means you're going to identify whether the wage cave is a variable cost or a fixed cost or mixed cost, guys. Since we have different here, guys, we are going to do calculation, guys. Okay, guys, since they said we must calculate identify the cost behavior of wood caves, ne? We don't know whether it's a variable cost, or is a mixed cost, or is a fixed cost, ne? The first step, what you're going to do, guys, we're going to, for under 250 units, guys, for wood cave, guys, wood cave wage, ne, is this one, which means you're going to say 12,500 divided by related unit, ne, which means it's 50. For 500, you're going to take 25,000 divided by 5,000 is equal to 50. And then here we're going to take this amount and divide by related units, ne? Is 50 is 50 rand, guys. 50 rand per unit. This 50 rand is cost per unit, guys. Is a cost per unit. And then what is the answer, guys? If the cost per unit remain constant, doesn't change, while the total cost is changed with the unit produced at the same proportion if the units produced, guys. Hello? Hello? Guys, let's participate, guys.
Hello. Is fixed cost, sir.
It's a fixed cost.
It's a variable cost, sir.
It's a variable cost. Let me explain to those who said it's a fixed cost. Ne? The definition for variable cost, guys. I said this one, guys, is a cost per unit, guys. Is a cost per unit. This one is a total cost. Ne? The definition for variable cost, guys, it said the total cost change, which this is the total cost, guys. It changed in the same proportion with what with unit produced. And the cost per unit is this one. It remained the same, which means it met the definition of what? Of variable cost, guys. And then the fixed cost, definition of fixed cost, guys, the total remained the same. This one is a fixed cost. The definition is that the total remain the same while the unit produced change. While the unit produced doing what? Change. No matter what, even if the total, the cost per unit change, but we still pay how much? 5,000, guys. 5,000 for audit fee. No matter how many units we have been produced, whether we produced 1 or we produced 500 or we produced 3, but still we're going to pay how much? 5,000, guys. Which means.
Oh, I understand, sir.
Yeah, which means on Thursday, guys, what you're going to do if you are going to given something like this, which means on your book you are going to write like this. And I saw the instruction. It said you are going to upload your workings, guys, which means on your working, going to write something like this and going to indicate. Let's say here is number A. You're going to say number A. You're going to show something like this, guys, just to show them you understand what you are doing, guys. Are we together?
Yes.
Yeah, we show something like this. Okay.
So we'll have to take a picture or
I don't know whether you're going to take a picture or what. But I saw something, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's continue, guys. For rent paid for the production premises, is this one. We don't know whether this one is a fixed cost or is a variable cost or is a mixed cost. But since, guys, we can see, yeah, we can see
Yes,
it's a
it's
fixed
free
cost.
payables
Yes.
and cost of sales the same thing. No, trade payables get creditors control, so things you take on credit. And then cost of sales, it's the money you use to buy your stock.
Sorry?
It's a fixed cost, sir.
This one is a fixed cost, So,
Yes.
yeah, don't get confused. If this one you may calculate or you may not calculate, you just show, you can tell them like this one is a fixed cost because the total cost remain the same while the unit produced change. You see, which means this one is a fixed cost, guys. You see, and then for advertising on the local radio station, guys, is this one. We don't know whether is a variable cost or is a fixed cost, guys. Please remember, we must make sure you know your definition for for variable cost and mixed cost. If you calculate, if you made a calculation, guys, you are done with the calculation, you must look whether it met the definition of what. Ne? For now, we don't know whether the advertising on the local radio station is a mixed cost or is a variable cost, ne? Which means fixed cost is excluded. For now, we are left with what? With variable cost and fixed cost. Ne? Let's calculate, guys. I want to show you the difference. We're going to take the total divided by related unit. Don't make me vice versa, guys. You can't take this one and divide by this one. No, it doesn't relate. We take this one and divide by this one. Ne? What about this one, guys? Is a variable cost or
It's
is
a
fixed cost?
mixed.
Is a mixed cost. Why?
Mixed cost.
Why are you saying it's a mixed cost?
So because the units are changing as the production units are also changing.
I repeat again, guys. Ne? I repeat again, guys. Please know your definition for mixed cost and variable cost. The definition, when you explain the definition, everything, guys, it will meet the definition. Ne? Let me tell you, the definition is said, ne, the total cost, ne, the total cost is this one, ne, will change as a what? As a unit change, ne? Like variable, ne? The difference between mixed cost and variable, ne? The difference is that for mixed cost, guys, the cost per unit it change too, and then for variable it doesn't change. But here it look the same, guys. It look like, if you can check here, guys, even the unit change, the total change. You see, even here the total doing what change. But here cost per unit remain the same, guys. But here cost per unit doesn't remain the same. It changed. Like everything here is changed. That is why we say it's a mixed cost. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. Now we are, okay, let's continue, guys. Oh. Yes.
Yeah.
You see this thing.
Okay, let's continue, guys. If you don't participate, if you don't respond me, guys, please mute your mic, guys, because you disturb us. Okay, question 2, guys. We are required to calculate the variable cost per unit and the total fixed cost for electricity using the high and low method, guys. Yeah?
Sorry, sir. Before you go any further,
I'm listening.
or may you please explain again advertising on the local radio station? Why is it a mixed cost?
Okay, I repeat again. Let me start with a definition. A definition, please look at your screen, guys, if you can see my point. Okay, before I explain, may you switch off your video, Martina. Thank you. Okay, guys. A definition for mixed cost, it says the total cost, guys. The total cost will change as a unit produced change. And then the cost per unit will not be constant, which means will not will change, like will change, will not be constant, will not be the same, like will change. Everything here change, guys. The total cost is changed while the unit produced change, and then even the cost per unit, this one is the cost per unit, is changed too, is not constant. Ne? The difference between variable and mixed cost, guys, is only cost per unit. For variable cost per unit, it remains the same. Ne? For mixed cost, doesn't remain the same. Ne? And then the total cost, guys, it changed with this in the same proportion as a unit produced change, guys. Even here, it changed with the same proportion as unit change. But the unit, the cost per unit doesn't change. It changed too. Here it doesn't change. For variable doesn't change. Here it changed. Doesn't constant. It's not constant, guys. Are we together? Please, if
Yes, sir.
yeah, if you have your book, just look at your definition and look at this. Where it say the total cost change? Just look whether your total cost is changed. If it's changed, okay, we go on with the unit produced. If the unit produced change, we go on. If the cost per unit that remain the same, which means it met the definition of
I don't
variable.
hear you.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me, guys?
We can hear you, sir.
Okay, if you don't hear me, you may log again, guys, or you may refresh your device. Question number 2, guys. We have required to calculate the variable cost per unit and the total fixed cost for electricity using high and low method. If they say we calculate this one, I said high and low method is only applicable to a mixed cost, guys. We can prove this one is a mixed cost. That is why they ask us to calculate the total fixed cost for electricity using the high and low method, guys. Okay, let me prove whether this is a mixed cost or not. You can see, guys, this one is a mixed cost. You see, this one is a mixed cost. What are we going to do, guys? They said high and low method. What are we going to do, guys? Anyone who want to volunteer? Okay, guys. High and low method, the formula, I give you the formula, guys. Please participate, guys. The formula is we are going to take the higher amount minus the lower amount divided by related higher units minus related lower unit. Okay. Here, guys, we are going to say to take which one is higher here.
I don't hear you.
You know, we can hear you, sir. So the
Yeah.
problem is with that.
Okay. Try to reply here, guys, because I stop. Okay, guys. Here, guys, what we're going to look, guys, we're going to look the higher price, ne, under what electricity paid, ne, for premises, guys. Which one here is the higher price? And then which one is the higher unit and which one is the lower unit? Which one are we going to use, guys?
Sir, can I try?
Yeah, try.
It's gonna be the 4,500 under 750 units minus 2,000 minus 250 units.
Correct. Everyone understood, guys?
Yes.
And
No,
then this-
sir.
Sorry?
No, sir. I don't understand.
Okay, guys. Look at my screen. Eh? This formula is the formula to calculate a variable cost per unit under a mixed cost. Ne? Under a mixed cost. Ne?
Sir, can I ask something?
Yes.
So should we always write our units when we use the high-low method like you wrote?
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, someone was in my room, guys. Sorry. Okay, for here, guys, the high and low method, guys. The formula, guys, is a high cost minus lower cost, divide by related, which one, this one is is a higher cost, guys, for electricity paid, divide by related units. It relates with what? With this one. We can't divide by this one because it doesn't relate. This cost divide by this one. A higher cost divide by the higher unit, and then minus lower cost, divide by what? Lower unit. This is a fraction, guys. It's like a fraction if you type on your calculator. This minus this, divide by this minus this. Are we together? Okay.
Yes.
It's like this, guys. 4,500 minus 2,000 is equals to 2.5, ne? 750 minus 250 is equals to 500, ne? Which means your variable cost per unit is equals to 2,500 divided by 500, which means it's 5 rand, guys. If on Thursday, they're going to ask you calculate the variable cost per unit using high and low method for electricity. Ne? But here, guys, we have been asked to calculate for what? The total fixed cost. Ne? But we are using what? This method. Ne? Here, guys, is a formula, guys. Is a formula. Y is equals to A plus C plus BC, ne? Or you can say Y is equals to A plus BX, ne? Here, guys, I splitted the formula. Like Y stands for mixed cost, guys. A stands for fixed cost, ne? And then here, guys, is a question mark. We are looking for what? We are looking for a fixed cost. We don't know how much is our fixed cost, ne? And then B, guys, is a variable cost. Is this one, guys? Which means it's copy and paste. We are going to take this one, we copy here, ne? And then here, guys, is C is represent your units. This one, ne? And then this amount, guys, is your mixed cost, guys. From where? From here is a mixed cost, this one. That is why here we said this amount is what is a mixed cost. Are we together, ne? Okay, here, guys, we are going to say, you're going to do copy and paste, guys. Your mixed cost here. I will explain. I hope everyone will understand after the session, guys, because I know it's confusing. And then it needs us to repeat, and I will repeat again and again until everyone understands, guys. Yeah, guys, we're going to use the related unit. And then in 5 minutes, guys, you have to log again because our time will expire in 5 minutes, guys. Ne? Here, guys, ne? Listen. Here is a formula. Ne? You can see the formula. Ne? The formula is to calculate the mixed cost, is to calculate this one. If you have been given this one and this one and this one, which means you are going to use this formula. Because now, guys, we are looking A, ne? A formula is going to say A is equals to Y minus BC, ne? Let's look the formula, guys. I took this A to the left-hand side and Y, it jumped the equal sign. That is why here, guys, is minus. Yeah? That is why here, guys, is minus. Now I'm looking what? I'm looking A. Here, guys, I have my Y. Yeah? Type it in your formula, in your calculator, guys, which means my A is equals to Y. This one is my Y, which is what? Which is my mixed cost. I'm going to minus, guys. Minus what? B, which is what? Which is my variable cost per unit, guys. Times what? Times unit, guys. Which means my fixed cost is this. Don't get confused, guys. This one, BC is the same as if B times C. Are we together?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Please repeat, sir.
Okay. The formula, guys, ne? Like, it's possible, maybe they will give you a formula, ne? Sometimes
Okay,
they
sir,
use,
can I ask?
they use X, BX. For us, we use BC, ne? But the formula is still the same, guys. Yeah, ask before I continue, you may ask.
Okay, sir, so on mixed cost, are we obligated to put both both numbers, or we can put either 2000 or 2.5?
2000 or I don't understand you. Repeat your question.
On Y, sir, it's mixed cost, right?
Yeah.
So there is 4,500 and 2,000. What do we divide them? Do we minus them, or what do we do? We just put them there.
You just put is copy and paste, guys. It's just copy and paste. Here, I try to explain everything, guys. For example, let me show you something. My table, guys, is like what I did before. It's like 4,500 minus, okay, 5 times 750 units is equals to 750. It's like this. This one is like this. It's the same as this one. Are we together?
Yes.
Okay. Here, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's prove whether this amount is a fixed cost using the mixed cost of 2,000. 2,000 minus 5 times 250 is equals to 750. Okay, guys. sometimes you sometimes will be given a fixed cost and variable cost per unit, guys. Let's say, guys, we don't know this one. Let's for now, let's say we don't know this one, guys. We don't know 2000, and then we have given a fixed cost 7,500, 750. We have given 750, and we have given a unit 250, and then we have given a cost per unit, guys. And then we don't know what our mixed cost. A mixed cost, guys, remember, a mixed cost is a combination of fixed cost and total fixed cost and total variable cost. When I say 5 rand times 250, I get my total variable. Okay, let's continue, guys. Let's continue.
Yo.
Please mute your mic, guys. I want to start. Okay, guys. I was explaining. Now, guys, now we're going to apply this formula, guys. We're going to apply this formula now. We don't know our Y. We don't know our mixed cost. We have been given a fixed cost and the units, and then and the cost per unit, guys. I said a mixed cost is a combination of total variable cost and total fixed cost. Total fixed cost plus total variable cost, you get what? You get your mixed cost. And then here, guys, BC is your total variable cost. A is your total mixed cost, which means here we have our total fixed cost, guys. And then we don't have what our total variable cost, which means here this 250 units times 5 rand per unit is a total variable cost. This 5 rand represent variable cost per unit. VC, variable cost per unit. Here, guys, what are we going to do? We are going to. What are we going to do, guys? We are going to say this plus, A plus our B is 5 rand per unit, is this one, guys. Times how many? Times our unit, we got this one. You see, I did vice versa, guys. Before we had this one, guys, before we had this one, and then this one and this one. And then we didn't have what? We didn't have this one. Everyone, are we together, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's continue, guys. Here, guys, we are required to estimate the total electricity cost if Tracy manufacture 450 units. What are we going to do, guys? When they say estimate the total electricity cost, if Tracy manufacture 450 units, what they are looking for, guys? They looking Y or they looking A? Anyone who want to volunteer, guys? Because this thing I've been tutoring for.
C.
Sorry?
They're looking for C, right? Can I try? I think it's C.
No. They are not looking for C, guys. Listen, C is not your cost, guys. It's your unit, guys. And then here, guys, is your C. Let me use black color. Maybe you can see my color. Ne? Here, guys, ne? Estimate for this unit 450. Ne? Before here, guys, let me show you. Here, guys, we produced 250 units. How much was our electricity? Was 2,000. Ne? Here, guys, we produced 500 units. How much was our Y? It was 3,250. Here, guys, produced 750. How much our Y? Our mixed cost, it was 4,500. Ne? Now, guys, we produced how many units? 450. How much is our Y? We don't know what we are going to do. Ne? Before, guys, previous, ne? We have calculated our fixed cost. Copy and paste, guys, is this one. Ne? Variable cost, guys, per unit is still the same. Is this one. Ne? Copy and paste. Ne? Apply your formula, guys. Your formula is this one. Why? Y is equals to, which means you are going to say to do what? You are going to say 750 plus, ne? In bracket, guys, is your B and C, ne? 5 times 450. How much do you get? How much do you get, guys?
3,000.
It's
3,000.
Oh, correct. It's 3,000, guys. It's 3,000. Ne? Let's assume here, guys. Let's assume here for 500 units. Ne? We don't know this amount, 3,250. What are we going to do, guys? Like, same method, guys. Same method. Okay, 5,750, ne? Plus how much? Plus 5, guys. Times how many units? Times this one, 500 units. 500, ne? You want to prove whether we're getting the same amount, guys. How much? Type on your calculator, guys. Okay. Let me do this. This
3250.
3250, ne?
Yes.
Times how many units? You see, it's 3250. We're still getting the same amount, which means our variable cost here is correct, guys. Even our fixed cost is correct. We're getting the same thing. Everyone covered, guys. Can I do another one? Different one?
No, sir.
Okay.
On the high and low method, I'm confused a bit. We said on A stands for a fixed cost, right?
A stands
And
for a
then
fixed cost.
in the beginning, so the fixed cost is 750. Where do we get the 750? Because there on top we said the fixed cost is 7,200.
Where? No,
They
guys,
say on
listen, please, guys, please, ne? Please, listen, ne? Understand, here we have been given a table, ne? For what is
Yes.
happening during our production, ne? Like here, guys,
Yes.
we paid wages, ne? Wages, like we paid wages for employees, those who are producing how many units? 250, ne? Here, guys, we produced 500, which means our wages, we paid how much? 2,000, 25,000. Here, guys, we produced how many units? 7,000. We paid them how much? 37,500, ne?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. For rent, guys, we paid rent, ne? Rent is a fixed cost. Our rent, guys, is a fixed cost. Is here. Here is our rent, guys. Let me highlight using a different color. Our rent, guys, is a fixed cost, ne? Why are we paying 7,200? We paid rent 7,200, no matter how many units we produce, whether we made a profit or whether we made a loss, but we're going to pay how much? 7,200. Like is an agreement, guys. Let's say you hire a room at my house, you want to produce something. I will say, okay, yeah, you are going to pay 7,200 per month, no matter how many units you've produced. Ne? And then here, guys, is electricity, guys. Electricity, this one is a mixed cost, guys. Since I said a mixed cost is a combination of a total variable cost and a fixed cost. Ne? Here, guys, we have been required to calculate the total fixed cost from where? From electricity. Sorry, I selected the wrong. From electricity, yeah, from electricity, guys. Ne? Since it was a mixed cost. And then they said what? Use high and low method. Yes, we use high and low method because a high and low method is only applicable to a mixed cost. Yeah. And then the first step, guys, this one, the high and low method, we use the high and low method to calculate what? Your variable cost per unit. And then this one, guys, electricity. This amount, guys, is not your variable cost per unit. It's not like this one. It's not like this one. This one is a mixed cost, which means is a mixed cost per unit. This one is the mixed cost per unit, not variable cost per unit. Are we together? But here, guys,
Yes.
you have to calculate your variable cost per unit. This one is your variable cost per unit. From where? From your mixed cost. Step number 2, guys. Now you use your formula. Your formula, you're going to use your formula if you don't know what, you don't know your A, or you don't know your Y. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is why I follow the formula. I use the formula. Can I continue? Any question? Okay. Let's try question 2.2.7. After question 2.2.7, we are going back to cost classification, guys. We are going to do a cost classification. And then for unit 1, guys, I think is a theory. You need to read your theory by yourself, guys. You should do self-study. You should study for your theory, guys. I can't do a theory with you unless if you ask question based on your unit 1. Maybe I will answer you. Are we together? Okay, guys. Here, guys, we have given months and the numbers of length of garden occupied and landscaping cost. Here, guys, we have required to identify the cost behavior in the above table, guys, and then calculate the landscape cost variable and a fixed cost component. Ne? What is the cost behavior on this table, guys? Hello?
It's mixed.
It's mixed.
Yes.
Okay. Correct. It's mixed, guys. Here we don't have to calculate or to do what. Since they say calculate the variable cost and the mixed cost of the component, which means it's mixed, guys. It's mixed of what of variable and the fixed. Ne? Okay. Here, guys, please. Now I think everyone should participate and then tell me what I'm going to do so I can know whether you do understand or you don't understand, so I can help you. We have been given this table, guys. Let's say on Thursday, you're going to get table like this one, and you are required to calculate the variable cost and the fixed cost component. Ne? Since you said this one is a mixed cost, which means I said mixed cost, guys. We are going to use what? We are going to use high and low method.
Low method.
Yeah, high and low method now is applicable. Yeah. And then you can go on. What you are going to do, guys, high and low method, you look your prices, you look your unit, and then you go on. I'm waiting for answer, guys. Anyone want to volunteer? What I must do? I just want to show you something. That is why I said, lead me. You must lead me now, guys. Must be a leader now.
You're gonna say, is it 1 million? No. You're gonna say,
it's not 1 million.
Okay, it's 225,000.
This cost is high? This cost or this one? Which one is high, guys? Is this one or is this one? This one is high or is lower one?
C6.
Sorry?
C6 is high.
I take this
But then,
one.
Yeah, it's high.
Yes.
no, you.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
you're taking the one 100.
Okay.
You're taking the one for 125.
It's 123 and 600.
Listen, no, okay.
The thing is,
listen, I knew, guys, I knew. That is why.
It's the one for 190 units.
Why?
It's
Because it's the highest.
It's the highest unit. So last time you said we should
You
ignore
have to use the highest unit.
the total cost.
I hope everyone understood, guys. Why are we taking this one and ignoring this one? Ne?
Yes.
No, sir, I didn't understand.
That again.
No,
Okay,
we don't
guys.
understand.
Last, guys, I sent a voice note from my senior tutor. Ne?
Yes.
I sent a voice note on your group. I don't know whether you have listened to it or not. Ne? Yeah, guys, you see, we got something like this. We got something like the okay. This one is that it has higher unit, and then this one it higher price by the unit is low. Ne? This one we ignore it, guys. We ignore this one because the unit is low. We take this one because the unit is what is higher. Are we together?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to use this one. And then our lower cost.
It's gonna be 114,000.
114,000.
Yes.
All of us, we agree, ne?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to use what? Is 110 or is 220 or is what?
190 units.
190 units. Why are we taking 190 units?
It's the highest unit.
Units.
And then it's the related one. Don't forget the word related one, guys. Yeah? Yeah.
Yes.
And then this one is the lower unit. It relates with what? 114. 114. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Now you may calculate, give me answer.
Yeah.
For
Chatty, iPhone's fine.
Are we together, ne? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Now we continue, guys. Hope everyone understand, guys. Give me some time. If you can see my colors, guys, it goes with my formula. If you see the formula, the color represent a formula, guys. Blue represent this one, yellow represent this one, and then I don't know whether it's peach or what, it represents the fixed cost. Ne? What are you going to do, guys? Let's say you are alone, guys. You are alone, I'm not there, you are alone, you should follow the instruction. What are you going to do, guys? Since you have been required to calculate this one, okay, this one you have calculated variable cost is 106, which means you are correct, guys. You are left with what? To calculate your fixed cost component, guys. Can anyone tell me the formula to calculate a fixed cost component, to calculate my A? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, make sure, guys, you write this formula on your book, guys, because it will help you, guys. If tomorrow, if on Thursday, they won't give you a formula, and then they think you know the formula, just write it down on your notebook. Okay, your Y is equal to this, and your A is equal to this. And then what is the formula for A, guys? Since we had a formula for Y, what's going to be our formula for
A equals Y minus BC.
Correct. Yeah, here, guys, is a copy and paste, guys. You can show, on Thursday, you can show your lectures on your workings, like you do understand your stuff, doing like this. But it's not compulsory to use my what do we call?
Formula.
My formula. You may use yours if it's going to work for you. If mine is work for you, can use mine. Ne?
Just taking a lot of time. I've been scared to ask putting me.
Okay, guys. What are we going to do? We're going to say this is our Y, ne? A is equal to Y minus what? Minus your B, ne? Times what? Times unit produced. Which means I used a wrong formula, guys. Okay, are we together, ne? You see, our fixed cost is the same, guys. Listen, don't forget B is like this, B times C. We put this in bracket. It's like this, guys. The formula is like this, ne? Okay, here, guys. We still continuing, guys. Still repeating the same thing. What would the expected total landscaping cost be if 170 gardens are worked on during a specific period, guys? Let's say here, guys, is December 20. Let's say here, guys, is the information during the year of 2019, ne? Let's assume now we are in January, guys, 2020. Ne? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Here, guys, you are see now your unit now, guys, is how much? Is 170, ne?
Yeah.
And then your B still the same, guys. Is this one, ne? And then your A is this one, guys. Ne? What are you looking for? You are looking for your Y. And then you know your formula. Y is equals to A, ne? Plus what? B times C is equals to this, which means here we are done. Ne? Here, guys, they say assume. Hello? Okay, guys. Here there's a question, guys. In January 2021, the variable cost increased with 6% and the fixed cost decreased with 2%. Calculate the cost for expected 220 garden in January. What are we going to do, guys?
Can I try?
Yeah.
Aren't you first gonna take your variable cost, 106.25 cents of 6%, and then you get an amount? My calculator, sorry. Can someone calculate it for me? Because my laptop is broken, I'm using my phone.
Okay. Your amount is R6.38.
And then you're gonna calculate your fixed cost that you received previously, if I'm not.
Okay. You said 6% of your
106 rand.
Okay. Let's go.
And we got 6.38.
Okay. And then?
I'm stuck. I confused myself. I'm stuck.
Okay, guys. Anyone to help, guys? Just imagine on Thursday you're going to be alone, guys. The more you try, the more you know on Thursday, guys. In your test.
Then you.
I do like you try. To try is not like, like tomorrow you'll know. You see, try.
Since they said it's gonna increase with the 6%, so you can say 106.25 rand plus 6.38.
Okay. How much do you get?
We're gonna get
is the same person or is another one who's speaking? Is the same one who started with me? Or
no,
is
it's
another
one.
No.
Okay, it's another one. which means you got this one, and another one got what? 606 rand and 38, ne? 38, ne?
Yes.
Okay. And then our A, we have two different answers, guys. We have 10 minutes, and in 10 minutes, going to join again, guys. I just want to help you guys because some of them are going to do like this, which means, let's say is a test, which means I will get this mark, this answer, and someone will provide this one, and someone will provide this one. Eh? And then now, guys, we are going to look which one is correct. I will correct them after. Okay, what's our A?
It's 102,312,5 times 2%.
Times 2%. How much do you
Yes.
get? Is your final answer?
No. And then I get 2,046 rand 25. Then I'm gonna say that 102,312,5 minus 2,046.25, which gives me
this amount, ne?
Okay.
Where's other one? Because she gave me this one, but after this one, she must try. I will answer you after, guys.
Yeah, it gives me the same amount.
The same amount, ne? And then
Yes.
another one, what are we going to do? We are going to do the same thing. Hello? Or she left? Okay, guys, this.
Please.
Okay, this one, guys, she's correct, guys. This one is correct, guys. Ne? This one, he made mistake because she didn't minus how much? They said this 106.25 ne, is going to decrease by how much? By the 6%.
Increase.
Okay.
Increase.
It's going to increase, ne?
Yes.
Okay. If it's going to increase, guys, which means you're going to take this plus this one. Because this one is the 6% of this one. Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
When you plus, you get what?
112.
Correct. You get this one, guys. Yeah, guys, they said this one is going to decrease. The fixed cost is going to decrease. This how much? With a 2%, guys. With a 2%, ne? 2% decrease, ne? And then it's equals to what? The 2% of 10,000, 102,312.
13.
It's 13. The 2% of this amount is equals to
2046.5.
2.5, ne? This
Yes.
one, guys, this one minus this, the answer. You get this one, guys. Are we together?
Yes.
Okay. For short formula, guys, short formula, ne? You can say 100 minus 2, ne? Divide by 100%. This, let's say, is a fraction. Ne? We take 100 minus 2 divided by 100 times this. You're going to get this one. Ne? For here, guys, we're going to say 100 plus 6%, ne? Over 100%, which means it's 106. This times this, you get this one, guys. Ne? And then our units is we have how many 250, yeah? Which means we apply our formula. A is equals to Y is equal to A plus, yeah? B times C in bracket. You get this one. We got same amount, guys. Are we getting the same amount?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which means here,
So
guys,
is it wrong if my calculator rounds off the answers?
to the nearest what? To the whole number or to the... No, guys,
To the
remember,
whole
guys.
number.
Remember, guys, ne? The test, I don't know your test, guys. Maybe tomorrow they will say, please round your final answer to the nearest 2 decimal place, or round your answer to the nearest whole number. You see, if they say round off to the nearest whole number, which means here is going to be 128,423, ne? But if they said round off to the nearest 2, which means here is going to be 12,800, 128,422 and 50 cents. We add 0, even if your calculator rounded to the nearest 1. You round to the nearest 2. Follow the instruction, guys, because if you don't follow the instruction, the computer will mark you wrong. Are we together?
Yes.
Okay. Now, guys, I think we have the last question. We're going to revise for our cost classification, guys. We're going to revise for our cost classification, which is your unit 2, guys. Yeah? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, here, guys, we have required to indicate here. Here we're going to indicate whether this cost, it falls under direct cost or non or prime or conversion or manufacturing overhead. Ne? Here, guys, we have wood purchased, guys. It falls under what? Is it direct or is non-direct or is a prime?
Direct.
Is direct. Is non-manufacturing or is prime or is conversion?
Prime.
Correct, is prime, ne? Is not conversion and is not manufacturing overhead, ne?
Yes.
Okay, it's a revision, guys, because everything what I'm covering is going to be there on your test, guys. Okay, we have an opening inventory, which is wood, which is our raw material, ne? Is a direct cost, guys, ne? And then it falls under what? A prime.
Prime.
Yeah. Remember, guys, your prime is all your direct cost. All your direct cost is your prime. Yeah? We have a wage paid to a carpenter.
The direct labor.
Direct labor.
Is direct, ne?
Yes.
Since it's direct, is this one. Okay, direct
Prime.
labor. Okay, direct labor, it falls under conversion or under manufacturing overhead.
Conversion.
Remember, guys.
Cost. It's conversion cost.
Yeah, it's conversion cost. You should know your formula because manufacturing overhead plus direct labor is giving you what? Conversion.
Conversion cost.
Okay. Maintenance cost of factory equipment.
Manufacturing overhead.
Is manufacturing overhead, ne?
Overhead. Yes.
Is what? 2. It's only manufacturing overhead. Remember, guys, I repeat again, guys. Your
And
conversion
overheads.
is your overhead, ne? And then two
Yes.
is your conversion, guys. Is your conversion, because conversion is equals to I do like your spirit, guys. I do like your spirit, guys. Okay, let's continue, guys. Like we're going to start over, like, yeah. Here, guys, we are going to identify the cost classification, guys, whether the wood purchase is falls under direct or prime or non or conversion cost on manufacturing overhead. Ne?
Okay.
Yeah, wood purchase is direct.
Direct, prime cost.
Prime cost. Opening
Direct.
Direct. And prime cost.
Prime.
Wage is direct.
Direct, prime, and
then-
conversion.
And conversion.
Conversion cost.
And then maintenance for factory.
It's not non-manufacturing.
Manufacturing.
Oh, it's manufacturing
guys,
overheads.
Manufacturing overheads.
Listen, everywhere where is factory what? Factory what? Just know is a manufacturing overhead, guys.
Okay.
And then
Conversion.
And then is your conversion, guys. For rent shows, rent
It's a non.
is a non, ne?
Yeah.
I was explaining why is a non, guys. Like I was explaining why is a non. Can someone explain to me why is a non?
Because it does not affect the manufacturing of the furniture. It's not included, or it doesn't help in any way.
Correct, guys. Correct, 100%. Salary for general worker.
No.
Anyone?
Sir, isn't it the manufacturing overhead?
No, it's a non.
No, it's a non-manufacturing.
Non-manufacturing cost.
It's a non-manufacturing cost, guys.
Cost.
Yeah,
Yes.
because this one
Oh, yeah.
work for different department, guys. If they said general manager for factory, you see, what's paid for factory cleaner?
Non-manufacturing.
Non-manufacturing.
Sorry?
It's the non.
Listen, guys. Wage paid to factory cleaner.
Manufacturing overhead.
Yes. Okay, and then is what? It's only manufacturing overhead, guys.
Conversion cost.
Conversion cost.
It's conversion cost, ne?
Wait.
Wage paid for the security guard.
Non-manufacturing.
It's
Manufacturing overheads.
overheads.
Manufacturing overheads.
Listen, guys, listen. They didn't say salary paid for security guard for factory.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah, guys. Glue, nails, and sandpapers purchase. It falls under what?
Direct cost.
Sorry?
Manufacturing overhead.
Manufacturing overhead. Guys. Listen, guys. Sometimes they can say glue and nails. It falls under it considered as a direct material, guys. Sometimes. If they say Oh, guys, I'm explaining while you are talking. Listen, guys. Sometimes they can say glue and nails and sandpapers. It falls under a special glue and nails, guys. For a special glue and nails, they can say it falls under it considered as a material, as your direct material, which means you're going to include under direct material. Because now, guys, we can't count the cost. We can't trace a cost of glue. Just imagine. You see, it's a looking, guys.
It's an indirect material.
Yeah, it's indirect material.
So why are you putting non-manufacturing?
Sorry, Ash. It's manufacturing and is conversion.
Conversion.
Closing inventory.
Direct.
Direct cost.
And then is your what? Is your price. Printing cost of the product catalogs.
Non-manufacturing.
This is none, guys. It's like
Salary of production supervisor. You skip that one.
salary of you see this one. Salary of what? Of production supervisor is what?
Manufacturing overheads.
Direct labor.
No, it's not direct one. This one is not direct. He doesn't convert raw material into the finished product. It's just a supervisor under the factory. Yeah.
Exit. Report.
Okay, guys. Here, guys, we are going to calculate our prime, guys. Here, if you can see our structure, guys, we are given wood purchase, opening inventory wood. Please, guys, and mute your mic, guys. Mute your mic. Mute your mic, guys, because I want to finish. Okay. Here, guys, it's different here, guys. We have given something like this: wood purchase, opening inventory for wood, and then closing inventory for wood. Like sometimes we will get confused, like, oh, what I'm going to do. Here, guys, a prime cost is all your direct cost, which is your raw material or direct material. Under direct material, we have what, guys? We have
wood purchase.
Wood purchase, We have is positive or is going to be minus. It's going to be a minus balance or minus. Okay, guys. It's going to be a positive. I will show you something after, which means it's going to be your positive. And then here, guys, we have what? Your wood, your opening inventory, which is your wood. It's going to be minus or is going to be positive amount?
Positive amount.
Positive amount. And then what left, guys?
Wages paid to carpenters.
No, now we are calculating the raw material, direct raw material, guys. Sorry, but calculating direct raw material.
Is closing inventory wood.
Closing inventory. Here, your closing, guys, is going to be in bracket, which represent a minus.
Why is it a minus, sir?
Why is it a minus, guys? Hello?
Yes, why is it?
Okay, the closing, guys, is the one that it remaining, guys. Like we purchase this, let's say here, guys, we have opening, this opening, it was closing previous year, guys. This year is our opening, which means is a stock on hand. And then this year we purchase this, and then at the closing, when we close, we had this one. And then what are we looking for? We are looking for purchases. The purchases is the one that we are looking for. Or material used. We are looking for material used, not purchases. We are looking for material used, issued one. We are looking for issued, which is your material, your direct material. Here, guys, we purchased this one during the year, this year, and then we had this one as an opening from where? From previous month or previous year. And then when we close, we had this one, the remaining one. This one is our inventory on hand, like is the closing. What are we looking for? We're looking for used. What did we use? We are looking for usage, guys. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, guys, we are going to take, please type it on your calculator. 56,000 plus 4,000 minus 8,000. How much do you get?
52,000.
You get 52,000, Hello?
Yes.
You get
Yes,
52,000, Okay.
Yes,
This
sir.
is your material use, guys. Is the one that we are going to consider as your raw material, guys, as your direct material. Because before, guys, we were given this one, like on the table, like okay, wood as a wood, like this one. But today, guys, we have calculated this one. That is why I said today we are going to do something different compared to what we did before, guys. We didn't do this together. Even on Thursday, if you get something like this, please know what are you looking for? We are going to look for your usage. It's usage, guys. Here, guys, we are going to calculate what your direct labor. What is your direct labor here, guys? What are you going to take, guys, as your direct labor?
Wages paid to the carpenter.
Carpenter,
Yes.
Yes.
We take as it is, the way it is carpenter, which means your prime cost is how much? You say
6,500.
plus this one is your prime cost. It's all your direct cost, guys. Are we together?
Yes.
Okay. Here, guys, we are required to calculate our conversion cost. You know the formula for our conversion cost, guys. If you're going to look at your table will guide you, okay, my conversion cost, which means I'm going to take this one and this one and this one, this one and this one, because it's going to make what? Going to make my conversion cost. Your conversion cost is equal to what? Your direct labor, Okay, let me copy this one. Your direct labor, and then your direct labor is equal to this amount. Ne? You're going to take the copy. And then plus manufacturing overhead. Do you have manufacturing overhead, guys? We don't have manufacturing overhead. Sorry, did we calculate manufacturing overhead?
No.
Which means we are going to calculate what? Our manufacturing overhead. Yeah. We only have 7 minutes, guys. The time is running, guys. What are we going to include under manufacturing overhead? Maintenance.
Maintenance cost.
Correct. It's simple, guys, to get 100%, guys. And I trust you, guys. You're going to get 100%, ne? Why are you laughing?
Yeah,
Next.
Wages paid to the factory cleaners.
Okay. With how much? Okay. Next.
Glue nails and paper purchased.
Correct. These guys, when you are writing, guys, you don't panic, guys. Please take your time. Salary of production supervisor, ne? We are done.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, we are.
We are done, ne? Okay, let's calculate the total. Okay, yes, we have got the correct. And then our formula conversion cost is equal to direct labor plus what? Manufacturing overhead is your amount for conversion cost, guys. You see? Okay, here, guys, at least we're going to manage, guys. And then what is that? There's a difference, guys. Before you read, guys, don't get as excited. There's a difference between the total manufacturing cost and total manufacturing overhead. Yeah? This is different with this one, guys, because some of you are going to get excited and thinking, okay, we are required to calculate what your manufacturing overhead. This one is your manufacturing cost, is your product cost, guys.
Total.
The formula?
Conversion cost. Conversion cost.
Conversion cost plus what?
Direct material.
Plus direct material, ne?
Yes.
Which is this one. Do you remember how to calculate our direct material? It was a process, guys, to calculate this one. You see? And then the total manufacturing total manufacturing cost is equal to this one plus this one. Which means you are done, guys. You are done. What are we going to calculate now is our conversion, our non-manufacturing overhead, guys. Okay, let me cut this because okay, our conversion, our non-manufacturing overhead. What are we going to take in 3 minutes, guys? Let's finish it in 3 minutes. rent of rent, ne?
Yes.
Sorry. Okay. With how much?
8,000.
8,000. Eh? After this, guys, I just want to give you a tip. You may log in again, maybe for 5 minutes, and then we're gonna finish our revision, guys. And then next,
Salary of general.
salary of what? Of general manager. I'm tired now. I can't see, guys. And then what?
Wage is paid to the security.
If you attend every day, guys, I guarantee, like I trust you guys, like you are going to pass. But if you don't attend, you attend only once. And then what else? Is a printer, ne?
Printing cost, yes.
Is a printing cost. You see, guys, it's easy, guys. Remarks. Which means we are done, guys. Like we are done. Can I send this as a memo so you will practice, or you are fine?
Yes.
Where can I find the recording, sir?
Okay, I think I will upload the recording on YouTube, so I will send a link.
Okay, sir.
Okay. How about the previous videos of the tutorials that we had before, sir? Don't you have the recordings?
I don't have the recording.
Okay, sir.
I don't have the recording for previous.
Oh.
So far, how was the tutorials, guys? Like, how was the tutorial?
Very helpful.
I wish you.
I understand.
Yeah, for now, guys, you can ask me a question, any question for what we did, guys. I think I will end a meeting at 6:10, just for you guys, to help you guys. I'm here to help you guys. Because sometimes you may afraid to ask a question because there are many of us, you see.